Nightrider OSG unit. It's OSG Nightrider. It is the 3rd of March as I am recording this video. Now, I'm not going to be doing a game video today, guys. In fact, I got one better because something was brought to my attention just yesterday in regards to the WWE. For some of you that might not be aware of it, or maybe you are aware of it, a huge promo, a shoot if you will, a pipe bomb was dropped by none other than Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. And let me tell you this is not just any ordinary shoot promo. This is actually on his social media, and guys, this promo is 21 fucking minutes long in length. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson tells you all. He reveals the truth about the Wrestlemania events. He sends a message to Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins. Trust me, guys, you're going to want to watch this. And before I get into this reaction video, guys, be sure to hit the like button. And if you're new to this channel, subscribe, because you're going to want to see this as I break everything down, because I've got a lot of things to say during this reaction video. I'm going to try my best to break it down piece by piece, because even though The Rock is fulfilling this heel character, yes guys, The Rock is embracing the hate. But for how long is this heel persona going to last? Many people are speculating that this may last up until WrestleMania 40, where he will eventually turn on Roman Reigns. In fact, guys, that may be the case. However, I'm not saying it will happen, but you gotta understand, guys, professional wrestling is a scripted sport. We already know that. I don't need to fucking tell you that, guys. It's all based on storylines. But guys, I'm not going to keep talking. In fact, we're going to direct our attention to the monitor right now. So you better get ready, because we're going to do this right here, right now. Okay fellas, here we go. The video in question is called Message from The Rock to Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. And this is a promo that The Rock himself had cut on his social media, whether it's Instagram or on Twitter. This is a very lengthy fucking shoot promo that he done. Like I said, he tells it all about the reason why he wanted to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40. And also, he reveals what he had whispered to Cody Rhodes. As I said, guys, he tells it all. So without further ado, let's begin.
Oh man, it has been a big week. It's been a big week in the world of professional wrestling. It has been a big week in the world of the WWE. It has been a big week in the world of The Rock, in the world of the People's Champion, in the world of the Great One, and in the world of the most electrifying man walking God's green earth, Daddy.
Oh, what the hell.
It has been that kind of week. And to quote the legend, one of The Rock's heroes, what's causing all of this?
Okay. I don't mean to stop it there, guys. I mean, we're, what, 36 seconds in, right? Is he legitimately quoting Dusty Rhodes in there? By saying, Daddy? what's causing all this? What the fuck? Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. Not to mention, guys, look at that fucking smirk on his face. You can tell he's taking on this heel persona. You can tell he's amped up in this. He's taking his heel persona very seriously. Okay, I'll give him that. I'll give him that. Let's continue.
Woo!
Ric Flair? Really?
It's been that kind of exciting week. Pro wrestling is exciting once again. It's been decades. Pro wrestling is cool once again. It's been decades. Pro wrestling is undeniably exciting once again.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong here, guys, but isn't that the same quote that Big Daddy Cool Diesel, as in Kevin Nash, once said in a promo regarding CM Punk and Paul Levesque Triple H, where he said to Triple H, he made wrestling exciting again? Is that what Kevin Nash once said? I believe so. Oh yeah, I do believe so. He made wrestling great again, or he made it exciting. As before, Triple H had fucking fired his ass. But again, yeah, I'm going off the script here, guys, but don't worry. I'm just fucking telling it like it is. But he has got a point, though. I mean, since the Attitude Era was exciting back then, but now that The Rock is back, yeah, you could say that he has made pro wrestling exciting again from this promo. And I tell you now, regardless of if it's a bayface or heel, he's doing a pretty damn good job of it.
It's unpredictable, it's disruptive because of one man, and that is The Rock. Because The Rock came into pro wrestling, came back to pro wrestling, a business that The Rock loves,
right.
an industry that The Rock was born into, took professional wrestling, turned it on its head, disrupted the shit out of it, and it will never ever be the same again. And it feels good.
Yep.
It feels so damn good. And whether you like The Rock or you don't like The Rock, it doesn't matter. Because it feels good. Pro wrestling is back on top. And it feels good. It feels good. But you know what? You know what? Here's the thing.
Hang on, guys. Hold on a minute. I get the fact, right, that The Rock is aligning himself with the bloodline. In one sense, I know he's portraying his heel character now, just like he was back then, back in 1996. Back when he was Rocky Maivia, when he was in the Nation of Domination. You guys may remember when the fans used to chant Rocky sucks. Not to mention the Hollywood heel. But this time around, it's entirely different. It's completely different. Because now The Rock is aligning himself with the bloodline. The one question you gotta ask yourself is, just how long is it gonna fucking take before The Rock does eventually turn his back on Roman Reigns? How long is he gonna keep this going for? You gotta think, and you gotta stop and ask yourself, how long is that gonna last? Because I guarantee, guys, I could be right, I could be wrong, but it might happen a lot sooner than you think. But don't be surprised if it happens at WrestleMania 40. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You know what doesn't feel good? Well, The Rock will tell you what doesn't feel good. What doesn't feel good is all the bullshit that The Rock has got to deal with. All the bullshit that the people's champion has got to deal with.
Okay.
All the Cody crybabies out
here
there
we fucking go.
still running their
Here we
mouths
go.
that The Rock has got to deal with. All the jabronis in the locker room still running their mealy mouths that The Rock has still got to deal with. Cody crybabies. Take a look.
You know who is my favorite wrestler right now?
Oh,
it's Cody
my
Rhodes. Do you
fucking
know who
God.
I hate and I fucking despise
The
in this
Boston
moment?
Open
It's
podcast.
Dwayne Johnson, member of the board of directors of TKO. I hate that man right now in this moment. Not as a person,
Right now.
obviously, but as a wrestling fan watching
that
the
there
product.
is fucking
The person I
dying.
want to boo, the person I hate the most
Oh
is
my
Dwayne
God,
Johnson,
he's
board
wearing
of
a Cody Rhodes
directors of
shirt
the
and a
WWE
pink
and
fucking
TKO.
robe.
That's who I am
Really?
angry at right now because I am looking at the
Really?
board of director that came in, used his power to take this opportunity away from Cody and put himself in the main event at WrestleMania 40. That's how I look at it right now.
So you see,
Hold up one goddamn second. Before I continue, guys, I just need to get something off my fucking chest. I know that The Rock's gonna quote this in this video because I've already seen this. I have already seen it. And what The Rock's about to say will fucking be the same thing as I'm about to say. The Rock, when he came back on January the 1st, despite the fact that people online wanted the match between The Rock and Roman Reigns to happen at WrestleMania 40, it was a long time coming. Everybody wanted to see the match. Everyone wanted to see it, including me. Cousin versus cousin. It would have been the greatest match of all time. To main event WrestleMania. You had YouTubers such as Wrestlemania, Slate Rock Wrestling, all these wrestling channels was covering this topic at the time. Also, when The Rock cut that promo, yes, he did say something about being at the bar and all that shit. Also, when he revealed in a promo, should he sit at the head of the table, the fucking crowd went ballistic. The crowd fucking was into that shit. The crowd was highly invested in it. Because that's the match that everyone at the time wanted to see. But because of Cody Rhodes win the Royal Rumble for a second time in a row, has ultimately gone through a spanner into the works. Because now, I understand where The Rock's coming from. Where he's referring to the fans as the Cody Crybabies. Because the hashtag We Want Cody was trending worldwide on Twitter, which is now known as X. But I don't give a fuck, I'm still going to call it fucking Twitter. I don't give a fuck. Calling it X is fucking crap. Not gonna lie. But trust me guys, I'm not wrong. Dwayne The Rock Johnson's not wrong. Because at the end of the day, everyone at the time wanted to see The Rock versus Roman Reigns. But what I don't understand is why it doesn't change. I just explained it. I've literally just explained it. Anyway, I'll let The Rock explain it himself.
see, this is the level of absurdity and bullshit that The Rock has got to deal with. The Rock doesn't know who that guy is, but he knows what he is, and that's a goof, an idiot, another pro wrestling Cody crybaby jack-off idiot who thinks he knows everything but doesn't know shit. The guy is sitting in his basement with a bathrobe and a Cody Rhodes t-shirt on. And he's talking about how much he hates The Rock.
Yep.
You don't give that guy a podcast, you give him a straitjacket. how much he hates The Rock. He hates The Rock. He hates The Rock. It has nothing to do with the board. The Rock will get to that in a second.
Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute, guys. Can I just stop it right there for a minute? It's no secret that since Vincent Kennedy McMahon is now dealing with these allegations, and I don't mean to fucking mention it throughout this reaction video. Yes, the whole Janelle Grant allegation that she made. Sorry, let me just rephrase that. She made in a lawsuit. She has issued a lawsuit on Vince McMahon. Obviously, Vince is currently dealing with a lawsuit. The whole hush money scandal, the sex trafficking bullshit. We get it. A lot of women have come forward as of now. But as of now, The Rock is a member of the board of TKO. The Rock now officially runs the shit. He paid over well over $1 billion. He signed a fucking deal. Also, as you guys may not be aware of, that the WWE, by next year, will be making a jump to Netflix. Which means no more Peacock. No more WWE Network. It'll be on Netflix. And I already know about the fucking WWE Speed thing that's going to be on fucking Twitter soon, obviously. But yeah. The Rock is officially a part of TKO. He's a member of the board. So technically, what he says goes.
It has everything to do with common sense, you idiot, you goof, and to all the Cody crybabies who are grown-ass men who think you know it all when you don't know shit. You listen up to The Rock right now. It has nothing to do with the board. It has nothing to do with the fact that The Rock owns everything.
Yes,
as it
does.
relates to The Rock, the people's champion,
Yes,
full
he
ownership.
does.
Which means The Rock is the boss. It has nothing to do with that. It has to...
The boss. I hate to fucking say this though. No point intended, by the way. You guys probably know what I'm about to say. Mercedes Varnado. Formerly known as Sasha Banks. As in Mercedes Monet, the CEO. We already know that she's going to be debuting at the Big Business AEW event in March. Well, we're already in March, right? But yeah, she'll be debuting after Revolution. No secret there. She'll be at the fucking Boston, Massachusetts, at TV Arena. Sorry. Fucking hell, I need to get my fucking words out. What the fuck? I'm getting so amped up, guys. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Yeah, so technically it's also to do with common sense. Okay, fair enough.
do with common sense. Let The Rock drop some gospel on you. Here's the common sense. When Roman Reigns, years ago, dropped the words, head of the table, those words were specifically and solely set up and created so one day Roman Reigns, the champion of the WWE, would come face to face with his cousin, The Rock, the People's Champion, and together, combined, they will make the biggest WrestleMania of all time. The biggest match of all time. The biggest match in the history of professional wrestling. When Roman Reigns said those words, that's why he said it.
That's exactly why Roman Reigns quit the head of the table, because it was already in the works. It was already in the works. This is why every single wrestling YouTube channels talk about this, because it was already in the works. Despite the fact it was delayed, They was already in talks about it. They was in the middle of setting this up. It may not have been straight away, but they was in the middle of setting up this match between The Rock and Roman Reigns. Yes, we can all argue the fact that Cody Rhodes faced Roman Reigns last year. Yes, which is what The Rock's going to get to in just a minute when I replay this fucking segment. The Rock will explain it. But what The Rock's trying to refer to is the fact that, yes, Cody Rhodes had his story, but it was last year. But because Cody Rhodes had won the Royal Rumble, which gave him every right to choose who he wants to face at WrestleMania, fair enough, Seth Rollins wanted Cody to face him because, as Seth Rollins said, he wants to test himself against the best, and even said to Cody Rhodes that he was the best. Those are the words that Seth freaking Rollins said to Cody. He said that Cody was the best, and he wanted to test himself. He wanted to prove to Cody that he could do it. But the thing is, Cody Rhodes had agreed to step aside, and he did, which is what The Rock whispered in his ear about. Even though The Rock even admitted in this promo, he phoned Cody Rhodes and discussed all this with him. Guys, I'm not wrong. I'm not fucking wrong. Cody Rhodes was going to step aside and allow The Rock to go against his cousin one-on-one at WrestleMania. But for some particular reason, Cody Rhodes decided to backtrack and change his mind at the press conference, which is what you're going to be hearing in just a minute.
Because that is Roman Reigns' story. That is The Rock's story. At one time, that was Cody Rhodes' story,
Yes.
but it was last year.
That's right.
And what happened last year at WrestleMania? What's the technical term? He shit the bed. That's what happened. And then The Rock comes back on January 1st
That's
of
right.
this year. It's a big
That's
year.
right.
You know it, and The Rock
Yes,
knows it. It's an
that's
exciting
right.
year. You can feel it in the air. You can feel the mana. 2024, we're going to kick it off the right way. The Rock goes out there in front of that crowd in San
That's
Diego,
right.
California, and said exactly what he promised he was going to say, because we had an
Yes.
agreement. And that agreement was The Rock was going to go
That's
out
right.
there and he was going to test the
Yep.
waters. And he was
That's
going
what
to
I just
see
said.
how the crowd reacted. Where should The Rock sit? You remember.
Oh, we do.
Should The Rock sit at a
Is
booth?
it the booth? I forgot to mention that. I forgot to mention the booth.
Crowd didn't know where I was going. Should The Rock sit at a
Yes.
bar? Oh, bigger
That's
reaction.
right.
Yeah, The Rock loves a bar because The Rock loves him some
That's
tequila.
the point.
Or should The Rock
There it is.
sit at the head of the table?
Hear that, guys? Now, do you hear that? The crowd, the roar of the crowd. That's exactly what I said. The crowd wanted it just as much as The Rock did. Now, I'm not saying all the WWE fans are hypocrites for this. No, that's not where I'm going with this. Because at the time, yes, that's exactly what all the fans wanted originally. We all wanted to see it. We all wanted that to happen. But because of Cody Rhodes win the Royal Rumble, and yes, like I said, he had every right to choose who he wanted to face at WrestleMania, it ultimately got him through Spain into the fucking works. So technically, yeah. But again, that kind of makes Cody Rhodes a selfish fucking prick. I'm sorry, but again, guys, I know you're going to rip into me in the comments for saying that, but again, it's just my opinion. At the end of the day, don't take that too fucking seriously. It's just an opinion. For fuck's sake, just chill out, will ya? But again, as I'm saying, it's just my opinion. That's what I thought.
The crowd that night exploded.
Yeah, they did.
Around the world.
We all
exploded.
did.
And just as sure as The Rock has chills on his arm, the world exploded.
Okay.
Because they knew, after all these years, they were finally getting The Rock versus Roman Reigns, the biggest WrestleMania of all time. Of all time. Then what happens? Cody Rhodes, he wins the Royal Rumble. Fair and square, works his ass off, and he wins that Royal Rumble, baby. Yeah, he's going to WrestleMania. Yeah, good for him. Good for him. The Rock was happy. But what happened?
Here we go. Here we go.
The Rock called Cody Rhodes, had a conversation. But it was a conversation that a few have had with Cody Rhodes before.
Oh, yes.
Because Cody knew the biggest match of all time was looming. The Rock talked to Cody and said, Cody, you know, you love this business. The Rock loves this business. You were born into this business. The Rock was born into this business. Roman Reigns was born into this business. The three of us born into this business. You know, Cody, you got the biggest WrestleMania main event of all time. Right here, you have an opportunity to bring this business up to places it's never been before. You can always, with all due respect, finish your story another time.
And The Rock did not have a problem with that, as you can hear. He never once had an issue with it. But it's the way Cody Rhodes went about it. It's the way he done it. Bear in mind, it's the way Cody Rhodes done it, and it's the way he went about it. And yes, as you can tell, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is showing receipts. Oh, I applaud The Rock. Fair play to The Rock. He's showing fucking legit receipts. And he is. Which means The Rock's points are validated at this point. All of what he's saying is completely validated. Whether you like him or hate him. He's speaking the truth. He's spitting facts.
You agreed.
And he did.
You agreed. Rocket stings. But I agree. It stings. But I'm a team player. It stings. But I want what's best for the business. Good man. Good man. And then what happened?
Yeah, I think we've all heard that line before. We all went... Hang on, guys, I just had a swallow. Sorry. Now, we've all heard that term before. We all want what's best for business. Now, everyone knows about the Authority storyline back in the day. A few years ago, to be exact. Triple H also them words. We all want what's best for business. Which is exactly what The Rock is saying right now. I think we all want what's best for the business. We all want professional wrestling to be exciting again. I want to be completely invested in this event. And yes, guys, I know it's been a while since I last watched the WWE product, and I've always stated my reasons as to why. Because ever since Mercedes Vanado, Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks, whatever you want to call her, since she walked out with Naomi that one time, that's what made me stop watching the WWE. That's what made me stop watching the products. Now we can all agree she was treated like shit, but there are people out there who are bashing Mercedes. Why? Because Mercedes wanted just a little bit more. She wanted respect, and she wasn't being treated with that proper respect. She wanted to make the tag team championships relevant, prestigious. She wanted them women's tag team championship titles to mean something. She wanted the women's revolution to mean something. She wanted women to be just as important as the men. But again, she got fucked over for a second time. A second time. Because of Vince McMahon. That's why she walked out the way she did. Again, just an opinion. Don't quote me on that, by the way, guys. Anyway, I know I'm going off topic, but still. Reaction, let's continue.
Birmingham, Alabama. A city we selected because of its rich history, and we knew we were going to make history. It was your job, Cody, to introduce The Rock, thus setting up the biggest main event of all time. And what'd you do? You did exactly what we agreed on. Brother, you introduced The Rock, and that place went crazy. And The Rock came out, and he dapped you up, he pulled you in and gave you a big hug, and I whispered something in your ear. Let's put on the biggest WrestleMania of all time. Let's do it for the American dream.
Cody stepped aside and allowed
Let's do it for the Soul Man.
To go for Roman Reigns. But it wasn't until at the press. Hang on.
And I gave you a hug, you hugged The Rock back.
Hang on. Let me just. I don't mean to talk over the video, guys. Let me just fucking stop that for a second while I explain it. That is when Cody Rhodes agreed to step aside and allow The Rock to go for Roman Reigns. But it wasn't until at the press conference where he changed his mind by saying all this is bullshit. But yeah, but what happens after that? Fucking hell, it left me fucking stunned. It was like deja vu. Let's just say that Cody Rhodes got Will Smithed up the face by The Rock, and he fucking damn sure did. Cody Rhodes legitimately got Will Smith slapped up the face. Was it rightfully deserved? Not for me to say. Not to me. Not to me. But at the end of the day, guys, this is just a fucking promo. This is all leading up to the fucking event of WrestleMania 40, by the way.
And what'd you do, Cody? You walked out of that ring on live TV. And you turned back and you looked at The Rock. And instead of looking at The Rock saying, yeah, go get him. Let's make history.
I noticed that.
Instead of that, what'd you do? You gave The Rock a look.
I noticed that.
And it's the same look you gave the world.
Yeah.
Like The Rock went out and ran over your goofy ass dog.
What?
That's the look you gave. Like The Rock ran over your goofy ass dog.
Oh, wow. The Rock ain't holding back. He's legitimately throwing punches there.
Then sometime,
holy shit,
from that moment on until Las Vegas, you changed your mind.
Oh yeah. Now we can all agree. What Cody Rhodes, yeah, we already know The Rock's going to say it, but I'm going to say it first. What Cody Rhodes should have done, the way he should have handled it, right, when he was backstage with The Rock, he should have went to The Rock and pulled him aside. He could have spoke to The Rock privately. He could have pulled him to one side. He could have hit him up privately by saying to The Rock, you know what, I need to speak to you about something. I need to get it off my chest. As much as you want to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, I want in on that. I don't think it's a good idea. I want to finish my story. He could have pulled The Rock to one fucking side and said to The Rock, listen, I want Roman Reigns. But Cody waited until Roman Reigns went out there on stage before Cody interrupted The Rock. While he's in the middle of showing the family tree. But again, some can argue, did The Rock slate his family first? Did Cody Rhodes slate his family first? It doesn't fucking matter, regardless of the facts. The fact is, it's all a storyline. Bear in mind.
You know what? That's no problem. You can change your mind. You have that right. And The Rock accepts that. Everybody has a right to change their mind. The Rock accepts it. You changed your mind. But here's what The Rock doesn't accept. Is how you did it. I'll say it again because it's important. To all the Cody crybabies and all the goofs out there and the idiots who still complain.
That's what
Cody, you had a right to change your mind. You won the Royal Rumble. But what The Rock doesn't accept is how you did it.
Yeah. Like I said, this is what makes The Rock's points more validated, because The Rock is trying to explain to those that constantly are going online complaining about all this, right? He's trying to explain to the Cody Rhodes fans the way Cody Rhodes handled it, how he did it, and the way he went about it. Yes, as I said, Cody Rhodes is well within his rights to change it. Cody Rhodes is well within his rights to change his mind at any time. Everyone understands that. The Rock accepts it. I accept it. But again, what's done is done. This is the reason as to why The Rock is now being booed. And it could be the same reason as to why his daughter's been receiving death threats on social media. Well, apart from that, guys, I do not condone that. About that, guys, if to all them people that were giving The Rock's daughter death threats, I think that was completely out of line. That was completely disrespectful. It was uncalled for. I would never, ever condone that. If I was a parent, I would never condone it myself. Never. Not one bit. So I get why The Rock was angry. I get that. The Rock is a fucking parent. And it's his daughter that was receiving death threats at the time, knowing she's a professional wrestler who's a part of the NXT.
Saw you in Las Vegas. Saw you in Las Vegas. Saw you backstage 20 feet away. Rock dapped you up, gave you a hug. Did you say anything to The Rock then? Hey, Rock, I got something on my mind. Yeah, tell me about it. Hey, Rock, I got something that's eating me up inside. Cody, go ahead, tell me about it. Let's walk over there. Let's talk in private. Come and tell me about it. Did you say any of that? No, you didn't say a thing. But what'd you do? You waited until Roman Reigns walked out there and announced he's facing The Rock. Then The Rock went out there, showed the entire family tree. Proof of the most dominant family in professional wrestling, in entertainment, and in sports in the world. And accepted Roman Reigns, accepted the challenge, blood oath, and we were going to put on the biggest WrestleMania of all time. What'd you do? Then
Hang on, Rock. This is what I still don't understand to this very day, is why the fuck didn't Cody Rhodes agree to talk to The Rock probably before he went out there and interrupted The Rock? As I said, he could have spoken to The Rock in private about it. He could have got off his chest there and then, but no! Cody Rhodes, wait until Roman Reigns and The Rock was already out there before he went out there and interrupted and said the things he said. By calling The Rock's family goons, lackeys, and by saying, oh, if your grandfather and all that was a fucking sillies or whatever he said, they'll be ashamed of you. That's the reason why The Rock, Will Smith, I think we all get it. I think we get it by now, guys. I think we already get the picture. I had to stop myself there. I think we get the facts. We get the gist. Will Smith, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, whatever.
You came out and you interrupted.
Hold on. Hold on. This right here is bullshit.
You said it was bullshit. Yeah, it was bullshit. You could think it's bullshit, brother. Not a problem.
Come on, Rocky, not Hulk Hogan. Don't do that.
You know where you really screwed up? It's when you talk shit about my family. All the Cody crybabies. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Shut your mouths. You talk shit about my family. What'd you call him, Cody?
It's not a family. They are nothing but lackeys, but yes men.
Oh, and yes
They're
men.
goons.
Yeah. Yes men as
You
well.
spoke about Roman's grandfather, and you spoke about my grandfather, the great High Chief Peter Maivia.
If your grandfather was here, if the High Chief, his grandfather, was here, they'd be ashamed of you.
Okay, I must have got that part
I
wrong.
did to you, Cody Rhodes, in that moment what I would do to you 1,000,000 times, which is slap the taste right out
You
of your
will
mouth.
sniff him, my brother. You will sniff him in the face. Not long after, while Triple H was backstage, The Rock and Roman Reigns could be seen telling Triple H to fix it. Yes, yes. Yeah. And then Triple H goes out on live television on SmackDown, I think it was, and says, some people don't know their place, don't know their authority, blah, blah, yeah, we get it, yeah. Slamming The Rock on live TV.
And then what happened? What happened? The Rock embarrassed you in front of the world, boy. Slapped the shit out of you. You had it coming. Talk shit about my family again. Said it to you then, I'll say it again. I'll say it forever. Talk shit about my family again, and I'll do worse than that. But then what happened? Your new best friend. You got a new best friend. How about that? You got a new best friend in the walking clown show known as Seth Rollins. What did Seth do? The Rock slaps the shit out of you. Seth steps to the Rock. The Rock pushed him back, gave him a little love tap. Get back, boy. You don't want any of this. The Rock doesn't know you. You don't know The Rock, but you don't want to know The Rock in that way. This is none of your business. The Rock doesn't know Seth Rollins, never said a word about Seth Rollins publicly, privately, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The Rock has no idea.
Okay, guys. When Seth Rollins initially stuck his nose in where it didn't belong, this is the problem I'm having. Because Seth Rollins, realistically, had no business inserting himself into the picture. Now, one can argue, yes, OSG, you said it before, and you're going to say it again. It's a storyline. We get that. But at the end of the day, Seth Rollins has got Drew McIntyre to worry about at WrestleMania, because Drew McIntyre rightfully won the Elimination Chamber. Also, the fact that Drew McIntyre did cost CM Punk his WrestleMania main event. But again, that is for another day. But what The Rock says in this next part, guys, will blow your fucking mind. And I mean literally will blow your mind. Oh boy, this is getting interesting. Because The Rock is a member of the board of TKO. He's well within his rights to make the title go to someone else, which is exactly what The Rock will quote during his promo. And he can. He has a right to. Is he abusing his power? Well, not exactly, but again, that's just your opinion if you think otherwise. The Rock can do that because he's the member of the board of the TKO.
The Rock has no idea why this man is getting in our business, but he did. And not only that, but then he just can't help himself. Like a lot of the jabronis in the locker room just can't help himself and start talking shit about The Rock. Take a look.
Yeah, he's going to open his mouth. He's going to run his mouth. He's going to say the same crap he's been saying for the last 2 decades because he can't come up with any new material. But the bottom line is, and I've said it before, he's an afterthought. This is our story. It's our era. We built the last decade of WWE, this Elimination Chamber show, WrestleMania, the biggest ever. We built it without him.
So he can come in, he can get what he wants, he can take his little piece, and then he can go back to Hollywood and do his thing. Because we got this thing where we don't need you, big guy.
I beg to differ. Because Seth Rollins, The Rock is going to explain to you now why you need him. And guys, this part intrigued me because The Rock is spitting more facts, because this is the part where he mentions about the TKO fucking thing. He mentions about the contracts. He mentions it all in his next bit. I'll let him tell you. Well, I'll just play the video now so you get the gist.
You don't need The Rock, huh? Rock, we don't need you. You don't need The Rock. If you were a little smarter, Seth, you'd realize how stupid you sound. Let The Rock drop some gospel on your goofy ass. You need The Rock in ways that you can't even imagine.
That's right.
Here's some gospel. You think when Ari Emanuel, The Rock's good friend, The Rock's business partner for decades, The Rock's lead agent,
Right.
someone who The Rock looks to like a big brother. You think when he goes to sit with Netflix across from Ted Sarandos, The Rock's good buddy and business partner, sitting across from Bella Bajaria, The Rock's good friend and business partner at Netflix. You think when they're inking, when they're signing this $5 billion deal for the WWE and Netflix, do you think that Ted and Bella is saying, hey, Ari, when WWE comes to Netflix, is Seth Rollins going to be champion? Do you think that that's what they're asking? No,
Nope.
They're not asking that. Number one, because they don't care. And number two, they don't know who in the hell you are. You know what they're asking? Hey, Ari, we'll sign this $5 billion historical deal. Never before. But one question. Where's the people's champion? One question. Where is the man, The Rock himself? One question. Where's the man who has the most watched film in the history of Netflix? The Rock. Where is he at in this whole thing? Ari looks at them and says, he's locked in for life.
Yeah.
He's locked in for life.
He's locked in for life.
Director of the board, owns everything as it relates to his name. He's locked in for life.
Yep.
Signed $5 billion.
$4
So
billion
Seth
deal.
Rollins, you understand now how much you need The Rock? You understand now, right, boy? And you keep running your mouth. You keep running your mouth, Rock. You find some new material, Rock. Find some new material. Is that right? Okay, well, The Rock has some new material for you. How about this? Here's some new material for you, Seth Rollins. How about this? The Rock sits at the top. Director, TKO board, not WWE, but TKO.
yes.
Which means The Rock
yes.
is the boss. Which means The Rock is your boss. Which means The Rock owns everything. The Rock,
Not
everything
such a
associated with The
bank
Rock, the people's champion, owns it all.
Besides money.
Which means The Rock
Besides
is your
money.
boss. Which means, Seth Rollins, if you keep running your mouth and sticking your nose in the Bloodlines business, then
we
that
go.
world title that you have around your waist, very soon, The Rock will make that title go to somebody else.
Boom! There you go, guys. The Rock said it himself. The Rock said it himself. You didn't need me to tell you, guys, because it come from Dwayne The Rock Johnson. His words, not mine. That's, quote, word for word, what he said.
Read between the lines. Yes, The Rock just blurred it. Keep running your mouth, sticking your nose in the Bloodlines business. This is between The Rock and it is between Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes. That's it. Stick your nose where it doesn't belong. The Rock guarantees you. And The Rock has built a career on doing everything he has said he's going to do. The Rock guarantees you stick your nose in our business, that world title that you have around your waist will go to somebody else.
Oh yeah, guys. Now, the one thing I am dreading the most about this whole event is that if it's going to be The Rock oh, no, hang on. Wait a minute, let me rephrase that a minute. Even though The Rock is the director of the TKO board, right? Let's just say, he was originally meant to fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania until Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble. I am seriously dreading that he inserts himself into the match between Cody and Roman Reigns as a triple threat. And now, one can argue that, yes, The Rock might end up countering an offer to Cody Rhodes by saying to him that night one, you and Seth Rollins versus The Rock and Roman Reigns, night one. If Cody Rhodes and Rollins wins the tag team match, then the Bloodline will be banned from ringside. But if the Bloodline win, it's Bloodline rules, where anything goes. I'm just hoping at WrestleMania it does not become a triple. I'm just hoping they don't end up becoming a triple threat match. If Cody Rhodes wants to finish his story, then fine by all means. But if The Rock ends up inserting himself to make it a triple threat match, I'm not be fucking happy. I won't. I fucking will not be happy whatsoever. I swear to it.
It will go to somebody else. And there's two things you could do about it, Seth. Nothing and like it. You keep sticking your nose in our business. The Rock and Roman Reigns are going to beat your goofy ass right back to the circus with the rest of the clowns. Cody Rhodes, for you, the Cody crybabies, for your new best friend, the walking clown emoji himself, Seth Rollins, and to your goofy ass dog, The Rock says this: you all are advocates of Cody finishing his story. It's so important. Cody Rhodes, you took something from The Rock. You insulted my family. You took something from The Rock. You took something from Roman Reigns. You took something from the millions and millions and millions and millions of the real fans who wanted to see the biggest WrestleMania event of all time.
The Rock is going all in.
You took it away.
He's going all in.
Now you're going to pay. Cody Rhodes, from the bottom of my heart,
oh,
man to man,
where is he going with this?
Fuck your story.
Oh! Oh shit! Oh fuck! He's just done him. The Rock has finished Cody. He just did him right there. He just fucking did him right there. Holy shit. Oh my god. The exclamation point. The Rock just dropped the fucking bass. Oh my fucking god. Holy mother of God. Oh my fucking God. Wow.
Glendale, Arizona. Greatness is coming.
I am
Friday Night
lost for
Live.
words.
SmackDown. Dallas, Texas. Greatness is coming. You are on deck.
my
March 8th.
God.
Greatness is coming.
Woohoo.
Memphis, Tennessee. March 15th.
All in.
The Rock is coming home.
Oh, fuck me.
If you smell!
Oh my God. Holy
With The Rock.
fuck.
It's cooking. Fuck your story.
Whoa! He just fucking. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy cow! Holy shit! Honest to God, I don't know what to say, guys. I am completely at a loss for fucking words. I'm at a complete loss for words right now. Fuck your story. Man, The Rock is fucking pissed. He means fucking business. Oh my fucking God. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is not playing around. Man, he took this fucking heel persona to great heights. And fair play to him. Fair play to Rock. He's made this entertaining. He's made this exciting again. It's at that point where The Rock is spitting facts. He means every fucking damn word he says, regardless of if it's scripted or not. The Rock ain't fucking playing. But I will say this, guys. If at any point on SmackDown, when The Rock, well, they may have always spoke about it, I don't fucking know. But if, in case I haven't, if The Rock ends up giving Cody an offer that he can't refuse, from what I stated earlier, regarding night 1 and night 2, where there'll be a tag team match on night 1, and that, whether Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins does agree to his tag team match on night 1, if they do win, the Bloodline will be banned from ringside, and if the Bloodline win, then it's the Bloodline rules. When anything goes, and there's not a damn thing that Cody can do about it. I do believe that this whole Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns story, it's fucking pointless. It's meaningless at this point. Why couldn't everyone just agree that it should have been The Rock going one-on-one with Roman Reigns as originally planned? It should have been that way from the very beginning. But the fact that you're getting people going, oh, we want Cody, fuck off. Seriously. I'm not trying to verbally bash people that are interested in this. You guys are within your rights to pick who you want to headline WrestleMania, whether it's Cody Rhodes or The Rock face or Roman Reigns. It doesn't fucking matter, guys, at the end of the day. But you gotta understand, do not take this too seriously. Professional wrestling, it's fake. It's all scripted. Just don't get taking it too fucking seriously. It's only a sport. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna be off now. It's always alright. If you enjoyed the little reaction video and you agree with what I said in this whole video throughout the whole entire outset, then be sure to hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. And guys, I will see you next time in another video. Until then guys, goodbye. Holy shit.